See who's home.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, it's Star Massinga Boulevard Realty. How are you, Star?
Good, how are you? Welcome.
Oh, well, thank you so much for allowing us to come inside and really tour this space. I mean, we are so thrilled to be able to
so happy
offer
to
it.
show you this house.
Yes, well, real quick, as we walk around, just tell us about the house.
Well, this is one of the great mid-mods that we have here in Houston, and it is truly a spectacular home. One of the things that's different about this home with other mid-mods is that it has a very high ceiling. It's very large. It's 3,536 square feet. It's on an 8,140 square foot lot. It's huge. Beautiful terrazzo tiles, gorgeous windows that are geometric shapes. The new owner has replaced all of the sliding glass door windows and the large windows here, but it's kept the geometric windows the same as they were originally. And we have beautiful seating here that is all wood seating.
Look at that. And that's not original, but
Right, it's not original. The original was brick, but the wood works very well and is a very nice modern update.
I love the way the modern update is because it fits with the house. It fits really well with the house. Well,
yes.
let's continue to just take us through.
Sure. And a lot of these homes too, they painted over the brick, but these were the sellers really wanted to keep the house original, and so you'll see all of this beautiful brick throughout the house. And this is an original wood burning fireplace, which is wonderful because it actually has a little space where it has a chute that goes out to the back where you can empty out the ashes very easily.
You know, they thought of everything, and this is exactly what Steve Curry was talking about earlier. He said, it's the architect's home, so there's going to be really cool features that, no attention is spared. So how about that? Well, let's keep walking through.
Sure. Let's walk around here. Beautiful, big open space here in the living room. And when you're sitting down here, the views to the ceiling in this area are just spectacular.
And what's great about this house, too, it was a little bit warm outside for an October day. You probably saw me with my handkerchief, but it's fine in here. I mean, this house...
Very cool.
This house chills really, really well.
It does. And look at the vents. They come from the ground, and the air conditioner has been recently replaced, just like this last year. And you can feel it from the house. It's very cold in here.
I can feel it blowing. My hand's here, and I can still feel it blowing. And that just shows. And they're all throughout the entire house. I mean, that's a rare feature, which is funky and fresh and makes the house look special. And look at this. So there used to be a planter here, but what's so neat is they've done a really good job with this.
Yes, so there was I think this was a brick ledge that went around this edge here, and the previous owners had covered over the terrazzo with linoleum tile. And, it was probably very trendy at that time, but the new sellers have unearthed all the beautiful terrazzo, and this was one of the areas that they had, I guess, sanded down at one time, but just beautiful.
Well, let's go through because first of all, here's the dining space.
Yes, very large, and they've put in new lighting fixtures. All of the electrical has been updated. The plumbing has been updated. They've just done a beautiful job.
And I like how this seats 6 right now, but there is so much extra room here. If you had a larger table, you could fit here. If you want to put another piece of furniture here, so this really is a lot of space.
Absolutely. There's plenty of space in this dining room to make it much larger if you wanted to.
Okay, so speaking of dining room, now we got to go to the kitchen and see what's cooking, so let's check it out.
The kitchen is one of my favorite parts of the house. They have done such a good job updating this, and what I love is that they kept all of the cabinet faces original. So Mr. Williams had these cabinet fronts in his house, but the new seller has updated it so that all of these drawers are soft close. Everything, the hardware has been replaced, so it's very modern and beautiful. All of the countertops have been replaced with a Carrara marble, which gives it a really nice modern feel that fits with the house. They've also got wonderful pantry spaces back here that are nice and modern, but fitting.
And there's 2 of them. There's one over there as well on your left-hand side by the beautiful stainless steel refrigerator. And then look at this feature here.
Yes, isn't this wonderful? So this is where the original stove was, and I'm guessing this was just for extra storage.
Yeah, effect here.
Storage. I'm not quite sure what that, but beautiful. And they did such a good job of keeping everything to the period, but also updating it in a very modern way.
I love that. Well, take us outside of this private space because...
Dog door here, so the dog can go out. And when we head outside, the first thing you'll notice is all of the spectacular oak trees that are here in Afton Oaks. I mean, that's one of the great things about living in Afton Oaks is that you have so many mature trees.
You know, it's true to its name. You know, Afton Oaks, these are beautiful oak trees that really kind of amazing canopy over this space, including the house. But I think this will be wonderful for just an afternoon out or evening out. But look at this, and it continues. That beautiful brick we saw earlier, those features continue all throughout the house. So this is a really neat private space, barbecue space. You can, you know, have some music and guests out here. Well, let's continue to go inside the house and let's check out some other.
All right, let's go.
Oh, look at this feature too. I mean, that's original to the house, and it just kind of pops too.
Yes, there are some wonderful little ledges around the house. You'll notice when we go up the staircase, around the staircase too, there's some ledges that sort of stick out around the edge here. Beautiful. One of the things you should notice right here is this checkerboard. Now, this checkerboard was created by the owner, Alan Williams, for his children so that they could play checkers while Mrs. Williams was cooking in the kitchen.
I love that. Look at that. That is actually built in to the stone, the terrazzo floors. That's amazing. And it's kind of great because, you know, the kids could have played checkers or chess while mom is cooking and she can still keep an eye on them.
Right,
so
right.
How
or
about
dad.
That? Or dad. You're right. Let's be fair. Or dad. Well, let's go up here. And now, what used to be here? Tell listeners and viewers here.
This used to be where they had a piano at one time. And so this is where they would play piano. This is like the music area. But now they've updated it to be a wonderful little office space, which is very functional. On the other side of this is a little coffee bar. So just making the whole space, updating it enough to where it's very functional.
I think that's very important. People that look at older homes or mid-century homes probably think, you know, the inside is not what it is. But what they've done here makes it a 21st century home as well. They've really taken it to the level. Well, let's go over. Everybody loves closets, by the way. I went underneath the staircase. Check out this. Here we go.
Yes.
Great storage actually throughout. There's lots of great storage throughout. So there it is underneath the staircase. Another closet behind star massing over here. So just they're everywhere.
Yes. So this is one of the guest bedrooms. And again, you've got looking out these windows, the beautiful oak trees. And what I understand from the history of this house on the floor plans is that terrazzo floors are beneath this floor. So
isn't that great? Hidden gems.
Yes, this is one of the areas that they never unearthed, but it perhaps could be by the next buyer.
I love that. So you know, little hidden gems. And look, these closets, like I said, are built throughout. They've got these great fixtures that kind of continue, and they're just really special. So I love this. It could be an office, right? This could be a spare bedroom. It could be anything you want it to be, but the lighting makes it a really great, I think, reading space, studio space, office space. So, you know, the possibilities are endless. Well, let's keep going. In fact, let's take people, if you've got a guest bathroom, if people want to go someplace, this is where they're going to go. Check it out.
This guest bathroom is wonderful. It's got a sunken shower area, and everything in here has been updated. All of the fixtures and finishes have been updated beautifully.
And it's just a unique space. I mean, I think if you know, the house itself is unique, but it kind of continues that little legacy and tradition. As you're going inside, you can kind of, you know, your guests will be like once again treated by some surprise in this house. And it's very well decorated, by the way. I mean, I love how a lot of mid-century folks typically find ways to, you know, make their style and the furniture kind of match the home itself. Mm-hmm. So let's continue. We're actually about to go upstairs, okay? So here we go.
Okay, we'll just go back around this way.
Yes, check it out. And I wanted to look at this nice little hidden area. You can put plants underneath here, or just keep it clean the way it is now. But
for a little dog bed.
Yeah, dog bed. There you go.
You come up the stairs. Now these stairs are original to the house. They are stained pine, I believe.
Stained pine. Let's stay here. Look at this. I love this landing. I'm telling you, you're here. You can see everything. Again, the house is nice and cool as well. You can just feel the breeze from the AC system coming in. But more importantly, if you're entertaining folks, this is a great place to be, to say hello to your guests as you come down the stairs.
And the stairs are lit, so you can see the lighting around the edge. When you come up here, you have a very spacious area for just relaxing, watching TV, nice open area, and you'll feel like you're in a tree house because there's trees all around, tons of natural light.
great lighting. And this is the window that Steve Curry mentioned outside with Houston Mod. He was very specific about how, in some homes, they might have covered that beam you see over there on your left-hand side. But in this home, because of the architect and his style, he wants to embrace it. And you really see some unique features in the home itself. And I love the idea that people can come here on Sunday and get a special sneak peek if they want to see it for themselves, so how about that?
Well, this home has been featured as Mod of the Month, and so we are having a special open house this Sunday from 2 to 5.
And real quick, Star, give your social media handles. I want people to make sure that they like and follow Star Massing and let people know about that, because you're doing a great thing by allowing us to feature the house to get a good home buyer who's going to love this house as much as I do and Steve Curry does and you do.
Thank you.
Give us your social media handles and your information.
You can Google me. I'm really the only Star Massing on social media. So if you Google my name, you'll find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you can also reach me by email at starmassing.com, or you can call me, 832-640-1628.
And you work for Boulevard Realty. I know that they, Bill Baldwin's great, and he's active with Houston Planning, and he focuses on preservation. You've got a wonderful office right there in the Heights area, So real quick, just kind of maybe talk about some other homes that you might have, in the area upcoming.
Well, I have several homes in the Heights, and I work with Gotham Builders, so I'm doing some new construction there. I've got some homes on the near north side. And
that's hot. That's popping.
Absolutely. And I'm always working with new buyers, so if there's new buyers out there,
you see,
I would be happy to take those on.
So I love that. So it doesn't have to be just, things that are, old and antique and beautiful and vintage, but it's also things that are brand new. So you've got something for everybody. But I just want people to know that, like I said, we are very grateful for Star Massing for opening up this home to us and allowing us to take you through a tour. And you can show how grateful you are by just simply liking your page. It costs you nothing, right, on social media. Okay, well, let's continue to go forward. I love this feature. Talk about what's directly above us.
Yes, well, this is a built-in valance.
With frosted glass.
Yes, lighting. And this was original to the home, I believe. And you'll also see it downstairs. Yes, down there you'll see the lighting as well as up here. Beautiful, really unique. And this hallway is so wide and expansive. I really love that about this house.
It's a very spacious hallway. I mean, you could put a couch there. You could put a desk here. I mean, there's a lot of space here.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And this is one of the guest bedrooms, which in each of the bedrooms, you'll feel like you're in a tree house. It's just one of my favorite things about this house.
Well, let's go. We're going to take us inside. Check this out.
And this gives you a nice view over the courtyard area.
And I love how they have enough room for a built-in desk for a young person, so it's right over there, and you get the great views. And like you said earlier,
all the windows have been updated.
Yeah, these are updated, energy-efficient windows that slide open, and that's a great floor-to-ceiling window. And this is actually a comfortable, spacious bedroom space.
Nice big
got
closet
your bed here and a big closet behind us. Well, let's continue.
Okay, let's do that.
And again, Isaac, one more time looking at how you would look if you were greeting guests downstairs. I mean, just this view, the amount of space, the amount of natural light. I mean, this is a rare home. It's a gem, and you're not going to find anything like this anywhere because it's actually the architect's home, and that's what makes the house special. It makes it a one-of-a-kind experience to be able to walk through the house, but also to own the house. You're owning a piece of Houston history. You're owning a piece of Houston mid-century modern history. Well, let's continue.
Well, you shouldn't miss this view because this view is wonderful. It looks over the backyard, and you can see that you cannot see into any of the neighbors' windows. It's all covered by beautiful, mature trees, and you've got a great view to the Williams Tower.
That is a $1 billion view. Look at that right there. Geraldine Hines, who we lost earlier this year, that is one of his iconic structures. Philip Johnson, John Berge, 1983, 64 stories tall. Steve Curry also was joking about that awesome beacon. He and I both live in Southwest Houston, and you know how to get home. You follow the beacon. But I love that it's perfectly framed in your window when you wake up in the morning. And speaking of waking up, let's go into this bedroom over here, the second bedroom over here. Check it out.
Okay.
This is probably the tree house because the tree is right there.
For sure. Just all of the windows in each of the bedrooms have fabulous views. And I mean, the house was positioned for the most amount of light and the best views to the trees. He really did a great job of thinking how the outside comes in.
You know, it does it in such a great way. And I think probably one of the reasons why the house is so cool is because it has these great canopies that protect it, you know, so that's really nice. And look at this built-in little cabinet over here, little bookshelf over here. That's wonderful to have that by the return. Look at that. Go inside, Isaac, and let's check out the restroom real quick. And we're going to point out a couple of features there, but look at that.
So this guest room was completely remodeled. You can see the fun wallpaper that they've used. I love that. And the new tile on the floor, Duravit sink, beautiful. Everything has been updated so nicely in here.
And I love the window, too, is frosted for privacy, but still lets in some light, which is wonderful. Look, that's all built in. That's original on your left-hand side. Just pan over to that on the bottom. Right there, you can see all built-in cabinetry and those wonderful ledges you talked about earlier to maybe put some items on or just kind of just be able to have there. Look at that.
And the lighting fixtures are so nice, too. They really did a great job.
It works well. You can decorate it yourself or you probably keep what they have here because it really is special. Absolutely. Look at this.
Now we're going into the primary suite.
Primary suite. Here we go.
Well, the first thing you'll see to your left is the primary bathroom, which also has fabulous wallpaper and a big walk-in shower, updated sinks, tons of cabinetry below. You've got lots of room in this bathroom.
Look at that. And again, you can change the wallpaper, you can make it your own, or you can keep it the way it is. Look at this shower, 3 different shower heads, great marble, very open, very spacious, has a light inside as well too. There you go. So that's just kind of a nice little feature there. Well, let's go into the primary actual bedroom space because we want to see it. And I love these pocket doors, by the way. These are all throughout. So you have these pocket doors built in, so it really saves some space.
And when you come into the bedroom, of course, you'll notice all of the light and this very cool mod light fixture that they put in here. Of course, this is a king size bed. This room is very spacious.
So this is, look, even with the king-size bed, there's plenty of room right here.
Oh, yeah.
There's just a lot of space in this house.
Sure, you could put a sofa here. You could, you could do a lot of things with this bedroom.
And I like, so it has 2 closets, 2 really big closets.
Yes, 2 closets and an extra closet here. So
oh my God.
3 closets.
Look at that. There are 3 large closets with double doors that open up. That is neat. That's a lot of room, and people love their closet space.
And if you even wanted more space, you could build out and even have more closet space.
You see, you could even customize it. We love that. And look at those light fixtures over there. I just think that's wonderful. Talk about that.
So those light fixtures are really fun. As I mentioned before, the wiring has been updated, but that is a panel that turns off all of the lights in the house at one time, which is very cool, I think. That's
a huge benefit. If you forgot to turn the kitchen light off, you can just, get out of your bed and hit a button a couple feet away, and there you go. And Isaac, come here and let's check out the backyard. We're about to go downstairs, but I just want to let you see it from this vantage point.
Isn't that wonderful? This yard there's plenty of room to add a pool if somebody wanted to. I mean, it's enormous.
Yeah, you could do a lot with this backyard. And you mentioned earlier the privacy behind all these great, trees here and vegetation that's here. I mean, that really, really is a special feature. Talk a little bit about just kind of the landscaping here.
Yeah, so, we'll see it a little bit closer when we get outside, but they have the owners now have put in all of the hardscape that you see, and they've updated the landscaping. So you'll see that steel vegetable bed back there. It's for vegetables or, herbs, which is wonderful. And they've got a very large dining table here, so you have extra outdoor space to entertain guests.
Well, let's check it out. We'll go down there and see for ourselves, but I love the fact that you get a bird's eye view from it, so we'll lead the way, and we'll make our way back down. And again, please notice how wide the hallways are, how generous the light is in this house. I mean, this is really a unique living space that you're not going to get anywhere else in the world, because guess what? It's the architect's house. Okay, so how about that? And the lighting that Star Massing mentioned earlier kind of goes throughout, so in the evening, never fear, you can make your way down these very generous, very wide steps, and here you are into, once again, the dining room space. We mentioned the kitchen earlier. I do want to point out a really cool feature which shows you the architect's vision in the house. We showed you the AC earlier. This is the return vent. Isn't that wonderful how it's built in? Look at that. This house has lots of great hidden features. That's the door that's going to take you to the carport, which which we're going to show you towards the end. But let's make our way outside now because...
Just to point out, too, right behind that door is a large utility room where the washer and dryer is.
Absolutely. We were in there earlier, large space. You can do the washer dry there, too. So let's open this door. And she mentioned earlier, these efficient windows and doors have all been updated.
So easy close. Yes.
Slide and easy close. Look at that. I love it.
Okay, so now we're outside. One of the cool things that you'll notice right away is the names Ross and Glenn right here on the...
Yes. Okay, so this is another hidden feature that Steve Curry told us about. Look at that.
Ross Glenn. That was Mr. Williams' children's names. That's his boys' names.
Yes. He had two sons, and there they are. So it's really neat to be able to. We hope people keep that, by the way. So hopefully you'll keep that as a feature in the house. But that is wonderful to have that connect all the dots.
Absolutely.
And then look at this area. We talked about it earlier.
Yes, plenty of seating space.
Oh my gosh.
Great. Yeah, you can just sit back here and enjoy yourself.
Look
have a cocktail.
This.
Perfect.
It is perfect. And Isaac, go around the corner and check out that chimney that Steve Curry mentioned earlier, how it twists and curves the way that it does. Again, all these unique features that you're only going to see, only in this kind of a home. And like I said, now, let's come over here in the shade and we'll talk more about it. Now, there used to be a big, beautiful tree here, but that actually opens up an opportunity.
Right. Well, the tree is gone now. I'm not sure when it went away. But now you have enough room if you wanted to add a pool, or you could just enjoy this green space. It's so nice out here. And with this beautiful steel planter that they've got here, you can add more plants. Over here is the dining room. They have it set up with a dining room table. They also have gas here for a gas.
Nice, a gas
grill.
Yes, look at that. And it's far away from the house, so it's over here, but still, it's close enough to the table. So I love this. Now, people want to know about the house and the price. So let people know the listing price right now.
It's $1,550,000, and every bit worth it.
Absolutely. You saw it. Look at the house from here, by the way.
Yes.
Every bit worth it. A rare piece of Houston's history. The home of famed architect, Alan Williams. Okay, this is his home that he built for he and his family. Now, let's come over here because we want to go say goodbye now. We're getting close to the end. We'll go this way. And there's actually two rooms that people should know about, okay?
Right.
Oh, look, it's our buddy Steve Curry and Mr. Forbes. How are y'all? Look at Dean Forbes and Steve Curry. Talk about these spaces over here.
So this is one large room back here where you can keep bikes. It goes pretty far back. It could be an office. It's very spacious and air conditioned. So you can store a lot of things back here.
I love that. It's a bonus feature to the house as well, and it's far away, so it could be a lot of different things. And you mentioned the air conditioner earlier.
It goes all the way back to the fence line, so it's very spacious.
Look at that. Okay.
Carport.
Room for 2 cars plus more cars over there in the shade.
And they also have it connected for an electric car. So if you have a Tesla or Audi e-tron or something, you can just plug it right in.
Forward thinking. Look at Steve Curry open that up for us. Our new Vanna White. There he is. But that's just a great feature, by the way, because that's an added cost you don't have to worry about.
Absolutely.
Well, I love that.
All modern features in a really cool mid-mod.
Wow. Okay, so once again, thank you so much to Star Massing for allowing us to go inside the home and give you a virtual tour of it. There's her information again. Star Massing, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy you came.
Yeah, well, we're happy you shared it with us. And also want to make sure we thank Steve Curry with Houston Mod. Steve Curry, thank you again. And of course, Dean Forbes with this beautiful 1956 Lincoln Continental Mark II, a rare gem. So we're going to say goodbye right now. We're going to sign off and tell you thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you like and follow Mr. McKinney's Historic Houston and the Houston History Bus for information about what we do on board our school bus teaching Houston about Houston's past, okay? And we'll bring you more events just like this in the future, but make sure you like and follow our stuff so you can find out about them. Again, thank you to Star Massing. We'll give her information at the bottom of the video as well because we want to find a good homeowner for this amazing Houston gem. You can help us by simply liking and sharing this video. When you share this video, more people are going to see it, and we'll find that gem, that Houston homeowner that's going to take care of this house for the next 50 years, okay? Thank you so much, Houston. Take care, and we'll see you next time.